Oh, I knew it!
No.
You
no,
wrote it!
just listen.
Is there something wrong with it? Oh, right, you prefer the silk one.
I was mocked by Year 12 girls today. You need to shut it down.
What if I told you I had an eyewitness who saw Paige not long after 9 o'clock running away from the store?
I need you to think back to the night this place was trashed.
Oh, come on, Matt. This is ridiculous. Paige had nothing to do with it.
He's right. I did it. You don't have to be here.
I want to be here for you.
No, just go.
I'm sorry. I just had to find someone to cover for me at the store.
I'm the one that should be apologising.
Is this really necessary?
I have to follow protocol.
She confessed. Just give her a warning.
That would be easier if it were a first offence. Shoplifting, vandalism. She has a record.
Is that true?
I've done some things that I'm not proud of, yes.
Look, what happened at the store happened weeks ago. There was hardly any damage, and I'm not going to press charges anyway.
I can't bend the rules for anyone.
It's cool. I did it. I'll cop whatever's coming.
What we're going to do right now is take you in for an interview to get your version of events.
Well, I'd like to be present too. If that's okay with you.
If Paige says it is.
Yeah.
Let's do it then.
Arrested? Well, who made the complaint?
Does it really matter?
Yes, it does.
Okay. It was me. When Wendy told me, I felt like I had to report it. I didn't think Matt was going to act so fast.
Well, you should have talked to me beforehand.
What could you have done about it?
I could have talked to Paige instead of dragging the cops into
Listen,
it.
I'm obliged to act on any suspicious behaviour going on in the complex.
Don't give me that. Your obligation to me should come first.
It does. But if Paige can trash Harold's on top of her lies and deceits, you know, well, what else is she capable of?
I better go and see what's happening.
What, do you want me to come with you?
No. I think you've done enough.
Stairway to Heaven is a great guitar song. Everyone loves it.
Yeah, but for a wedding...
It's romantic.
How do you figure that?
Because that's what I'll be on after I marry you.
Oh, as delightfully corny as that sounds. I had something a little bit more traditional in mind. Amazing Kyle, how sweet his smile that saved a wretch like me. Ow.
Oh, it doesn't sound like that cold's getting any better. You know, I think it's time, Georgia. I think you know it too. Herbal remedy, yeah.
Oh,
I'm making it
no.
for
That's
ya.
not like the stuff you gave Toadie to make him regular, is it? Because that reeks.
Well, it worked, didn't it? Yeah? And this will work for you too if it's just the cold.
Oh, I'm sure that's all it is, so fine, I'll try it.
She wants you to shut it down.
Yeah. I can see Susan's point too. I've stayed the cop at work.
What do you mean?
This morning, a woman in admin propositioned me. And then an orderly started dropping bandages, winking at me. I'll never look at a roll of absorbent gauze in the same way again.
Wow, you write that sort of thing, people will make assumptions.
It's fiction.
I guess people think you write what you know.
Huh? We didn't order these.
Oh, no. Your very best new friends over there did. I get the impression they want to get to know you.
Yeah.
I guess you're just going to have to accept it, E.M. Williams.
They meant both of you. You can have quite a lot of fun with a donut cushion, apparently.
Oh, that's disgusting. I'm starting to see the problem now.
Yeah, tell them thanks, but no thanks.
Oh, okay.
See what I mean? Well, Susan's got a relative coming to visit us soon. There's Alex Kinski's nephew. What's he going to think of all this?
Hopefully not what they're thinking. That is seriously disgusting.
Yeah. I've got to shut it down. But how? You know, everyone knows I wrote it.
Maybe you could say you were covering for the real author.
Who would that be?
Dunno, we're just going to have to find the one person in Erinsborough that wouldn't mind taking credit for an erotic short story.
G'day, fellas. Good to be back.
Hey.
Usual, please, Sheila.
I didn't mean to trash the store. It just happened. I was angry at you.
Why?
Lauren, can you let me ask the questions, please?
Of course.
Keep going.
Earlier in the day, Lauren had given me this open offer that I could come over to the house whenever I wanted. And then I got to thinking, we'd been getting on so well. Anyway, I decided to come over in my dinner break. And you guys were in the middle of something to do with Bailey, I think. And then Lauren said you're in the middle of a family thing and to come back another time. And it was those words, a family thing. I just felt so hurt.
If I'd known who you were, I never would have turned you away.
I know. But at the time, I lost it. I am so sorry.
Don't be. This whole situation is completely unfair. Surely you can see that?
You sure you don't want to catch up with your family?
Plenty of time to do that. Tell me, who's E.M. Williams?
He doesn't exist.
Yeah, he's my nom de plume.
Isn't that fraud?
No, laws are broken as long as both parties agree. Yeah.
But if you're fighting women off with a stick because of this dirty story...
Excuse me, classy romantic fiction.
Why would you want to do that? There's got to be a catch.
No catch. It's just too much attention from the ladies. Yeah.
No such thing.
No, for a single man like yourself, well, Carl's married.
Yeah, and Susan's not happy.
Yeah, it's not just about taking credit. You'd be saving a marriage.
Exactly. Besides, I thought you fancied yourself as a ladies' man.
Yeah, I don't need your help with that department, thanks very much.
You could also have a percentage of the prize money. You could donate that to your charity. Eh?
Now you're talking.
Hey, fantastic.
Make a few calls, spread the news.
What have I got to do?
Nothing much, mate. Just sit back and let the fame and fortune come to you, okay? Long story. You should stay in bed now, resting.
Having a hot chocolate with my grandson is not going to do me any harm.
What are you doing here?
Call it Gramps. Nan just got out of hospital.
You didn't mention that on Facebook.
Well, there's a lot I didn't mention on Facebook.
What do you mean?
You better stay put, Lou. Got something to tell you.
Okay, signing this means you stand by everything in your statement.
Anything else you haven't told us?
No, that's it.
She explained why she did it. It's okay.
I wouldn't mind hearing that explanation for myself.
I'll tell you on the way home. Is she free to go?
You didn't have to bring her in straight away.
What?
Well, she's not a flight risk. He knows who she is and where she lives.
You mean this could have waited till the morning?
I am personally connected to the case. I had to act straight away.
Yeah, but you could have pulled her aside. You didn't need to humiliate her in Harold's.
I am just doing my job.
Come on, let's get you out of here. Come back to our place.
Thanks, but I'm gonna hang out with Mark a bit tonight, if that's okay.
Oh yeah, of course. Just call me if you need anything.
Thank you. See ya.
See ya. See you guys. You ready to go?
Lauren.
You don't have to keep me company.
You haven't had dinner. Neither have I. And I think you deserve something a little better than bread and water.
Why are you siding with me anyway? I'm a self-confessed crim. I thought all cops stuck together.
I'm an ex-detective. It's way different.
Oh, is that why I'm not getting some boring lecture about breaking the law?
Look, before Kate, I saw everything as black and white. But after she died, even I did some things across the line.
It won't take long before you go back to your old thinking. About me, at least.
Why would you say that?
Because people who really know me don't like me.
That's not true.
No, it is. I mean, once people realise how hard work I am, they get sick of me. It happened to my adopted parents. It's going to happen to Brad and Lauren. And it'll happen to you too.
Well, relax. I've got a high tolerance for pain. And judging by the way that Lauren and Brad rushed your side tonight, I'm guessing they do too.
That was pretty cool, wasn't it? Can't say the same for Matt.
Wait, so what happens to Paige now?
I don't know, darling. Let's just hope that common sense prevails sometime soon.
So all this time, the girl was right there under your noses.
Hey, g'day, Lou. Good to have you back.
Matt, what's all this about putting everybody through the ringer when you didn't have to?
As I explained to Lauren, I was doing my job.
I think it's been a long night for everyone.
And on that note, I'm going to bed.
Mum, look, it's too late for you to stay at the hotel. Just stay here. Okay, and not a word out of you, Dad.
Didn't say a thing.
Well, you can have my room, Nan. I'll take the couch.
Thanks.
Why didn't you tell me what was going on? I would have come home.
Dad, I couldn't tear you away from Mei Ling.
This tension between you and Matt, is he still mad at you for kissing Brad?
What? No, Dad. Dad, he doesn't know. I told you I wasn't going to say anything.
Yeah, well, I had hoped you'd had a change of heart and fessed up.
Yeah, well, I was going to, but things just got complicated.
Well, I am going to put the kettle back on, and you can tell me the full story.
Hey. Have you been at the station this whole time?
No, I went for a walk as well.
Brad?
I'm going to bed.
No wonder you kept it to yourself.
Yeah, there's been more than enough to deal with, Dad, believe me.
It'll work out, you'll see.
What are you two still doing up?
Why aren't you asleep?
I tried. I just had a little bit of pain.
What, Mum? Have you still got your medication from the hospital?
Yeah, it's in my bag.
Yeah, well, let me get it.
What have you two been talking about?
What do you think?
I hope she's not looking to you for good advice.
You can talk.
I've tried to make up for my mistakes.
Really, Kath? You know, wherever you go, trouble seems to follow you. You should have stayed up in Queensland. You do less damage that way. Now, each Buddha has a different pose and meaning. Now, this one is about wisdom, Bailey, so I figured it was for you.
Oh, thanks, Grandma.
Matt, this Buddha's about patience and understanding, as it happens. And this is a medicinal Buddha. Funny how I knew you needed that.
Thanks, Dad. I know just where I'm going to put it.
Yeah. And Amber gets the other little fella.
Oh, you should have got her the sleeping one. She's not even up yet.
Yes, apparently she thinks study day means lazy day.
Oh, Kath, if I knew you'd be here.
You wouldn't have got me anything. Look, I'm fine. I spent years living with a fat little man. I don't need replicas of you now. Ellie, help me fix the bed.
Or we could just leave that to Amber.
That's a nice try. Come on.
Hey, Dad, you right? What's wrong?
Nothing, love, nothing. I might read this in my room.
Okay, great, thanks. That was my supervisor.
Oh, what'd they say about the charges?
They can be dropped, provided all parties agree, including the owner of the premises.
Paul?
Or in this case, his representative, head of operations.
Therese? Well, surely Brad can talk around.
It's not as simple as that. Therese has been trying to get something on Paige ever since she found out who she was.
How did you know about that?
Is that true? You deliberately went after Paige?
I simply suggested to Matt that we keep an eye on her.
No, it sounds like you asked him to join forces with you and dig up dirt.
I'm not going to apologise for trying to protect my family.
Yeah, well, Paige is family too. And okay, she may not be your child, and sure, you may find this threatening, but guess what?
Hold on. This is not about me. This is about Paige's dishonest, volatile behaviour.
What Lauren is trying to say is you need to cut Paige some slack.
Come on, she knows she did the wrong thing.
Does she? Does she, or is she just sorry that she got caught?
Yes, and with her history, she could be in real trouble.
History?
I haven't told her.
Are you telling me Paige has already been in trouble with law?
Look, it's nothing. It's teenage rebellion stuff. Oh.
Well, I'm sorry. But until we know who Paige is, I'm leaving it up to the police.
How did they find out about this?
Oh, I read the paper last night.
Well, ring him back and tell him it isn't true. I've changed my mind.
You can't do that, you agreed.
That's before I find out what's going on with the family.
We can't just take it back. Lou, if you want to do it for me, do it for the charity.
Well, well, talk about a dark horse. I thought the only thing you could write was an IOU for your bar tab. But to write something like that, something halfway decent, well, you couldn't have made that up. Must have got it from that time you spent as a gigolo.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I did meet some lovely ladies then, and I might have pinched one or two of their stories.
Well, you can tell. It's got the ring of truth to it, hasn't it?
Well.
So, Carl, why did you say you wrote it?
Oh, well,
for the attention, wasn't it? He doesn't get much anymore.
From Susan, he means.
Oh, so you told that lie just to impress your wife?
Did you? Yes.
That's pathetic.
Pathetic?
It is. Morning.
Hey, have you seen this? Lou is taking credit for your work.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, actually, he wrote it. Yeah.
So you lied?
No, not exactly. It's just that with everything that's going on with Lou's family, he asked me to cover for him. Yeah?
Then why the article?
Oh, well, you know, Lou loves the attention. Well, don't you think he could have written it?
I don't really want to think about that at all.
Right, but you thought I could have.
Because it's different. You're a doctor and you know about the human body, but Lou is just
It's Lou.
Lou.
Yeah, right. Now, hey, apparently you've been a bit throaty.
Ah, is that your attempt at erotic fiction?
No, I mean sore, irritated.
Yes, I have been. How do you know?
Oh, I just bumped into Kyle. He happened to mention it.
Well, he shouldn't have because I'm fine and it's nothing.
Yeah, it's a typical medical professional. You're vigilant with everyone else's health and not your own.
Well, it's better that than being a complete hypochondriac.
Well, there are some bugs running around the hospital, Georgie. You need to look after yourself. You don't want to risk passing anything on to your patients. There you go. You're all booked in.
Great, thanks.
Thanks for throwing me under the bus.
I didn't.
I came to you worried about my family, thinking that you felt the same about yours.
No, it wasn't as innocent as that.
I love Brad and the kids more than anything. I don't want to see them get hurt.
And you really think Paige is going to do that?
Now we know that she's got a criminal record, yes. What, is that all you're going to say?
You handle it your way. I'll handle it mine.
Trace, can I have a word? Please. Listen, I know you don't like me. But can't we just sort this out?
Really? You had so many opportunities to speak up, but you didn't. And I can't help thinking that if Kathy hadn't figured it out, you'd still be lying today.
No, I wouldn't.
Look, I'm not Brad and Lauren, so I don't have this guilt debt to you. But I'm not going to turn a blind eye on what you've done.
So that's it.
If you want trust, you need to earn it.
That the best shirt you could find?
What's wrong with it? I brought this in Cambodia.
You can be snippy with me, but don't take it out on Paige. Make an effort.
What makes you think I wouldn't?
Because I know how petty you can be.
Says the woman who just criticised my shirt.
Okay, that is enough, the two of you, please. Hey. Come here. There's somebody I want you to meet.
I just want to get back to work.
No, you won't be doing that. You must be Paige.
Yes?
I'm Lou. Your grandfather.
This really isn't necessary. It's just a 24-hour thing.
Mm-hmm. When did the sore throat start?
Okay, maybe a 48-hour thing.
So yesterday?
Yeah, it's a 72-hour thing. Look, I don't have time for this, Carl. I'm supposed to be changing a dressing in room 4. Mrs. Wilkes wants me to call her daughter,
Shush now,
and I've got...
Shush now. You know the drill. Come on, open up. Come on, head back.
That's all.
See, it's nothing.
Yeah, I'm not finished. Yeah, I can feel something on my throat.
It's nothing serious.
Well, we'll have a closer look and probably do a biopsy. Huh?
So it is serious?
Well, we'll just wait for the test result.
Carl, I'm not a random off the street. I know you wouldn't be doing a biopsy if you weren't worried.
Then you'd also know that we don't jump to conclusions until we've got the test result.
Tomorrow on Neighbours.
You going to tell me why you asked me here today?
What's up with you?
Your life stole Paige's family from her and changed all of us forever.
Carl, I was just wondering if my test results are back yet.
Relax, Georgia. People have biopsies every day.